Hey students. Okay, so today is Singles Day in China. So you guys are going on a shopping spree, I would imagine. So I thought I'd take the opportunity to introduce to you some native British expressions to describe shopping and retail and prices, seeing as it's Singles Day. Okay, so to begin with, we're going to talk about regular shopping. Shopping for daily items or necessities. Those things you really need, like milk, eggs, toothpaste. We'd say to do the shopping. I need to do the shopping. Or maybe you might say my weekly shop. A lot of people have a routine or like kind of a habit of doing a big shop once a week. You do your weekly shop. If you go shopping, you make a trip. You go outdoors to the shops. You make a trip of your shopping visit. Where would you go? In the UK, you go to the high street. In America, you probably would go to a mall, a shopping mall. But in the UK, we call it we call shopping malls shopping centres. But traditionally, in British towns, most of the shops would be found on one street, known as the High Street, kind of the most important street in British communities, basically, where you find your butchers, your stationery shops, your clothing shops, your department stores, a big shop which sells everything is known as a department store, often found inside a shopping centre. If you've been to the UK, John Lewis. John Lewis is probably the best example of a department store. Okay, if you go shopping because it makes you feel good, makes you feel happy, then you're doing a little bit of a retail therapy. Okay, retail just means shopping, sales of things. We commonly use retail to describe the sector. If you work in retail, okay, you're a cashier in a store, you're a shop manager. The economic sector is called retail. The activity, the fun, the leisure time activity is shopping. So yeah, retail therapy, anything which makes you feel good, okay? Makes your body and your mind feel better. So I need a little bit of retail therapy. If you really love shopping, you're a little bit of a shopping addict, or you do a little too much, we can describe you as a shopaholic. A shopaholic. So like a workaholic, if you like to work. A lot of Chinese people are workaholics, which is a good thing. Hopefully there's not too many alcoholics, okay? So the oholic beard means you do a lot of it, okay? Alcoholics drink a lot of alcohol. Moderation is key, which means just getting the right balance. Okay, if you like to compare prices, so you check the price over there, and you check the price over there, and then you shop around, okay? You need to shop around to find the best deal. Okay, the best deal, a good price. Oh, it's a really good deal. Okay, I mean, I got it was a good price for the product. That's particularly important if you want to buy high-end goods. Okay, high-end goods, which means premium quality, the best quality. Okay, so there's a spectrum: high-end, low-end as well. Cheap, inexpensive products. At the top we would have luxury brands. Okay, Gucci, LV, high-end stuff. Um, it might blow your budget. Okay, your budget is the amount of cash or finances that you have available. Okay, like companies have a budget, people have budgets too. If you blow your budget, it's all gone. Basically, it's gone. And often, if you blow it, it is wasted. Maybe you could have spent your money better. So if you're buying high-end goods, I recommend that you get them when they are discounted. Okay, to describe a cheaper price than usual, or there might be a sale on. Okay, same thing. Usually it's here, but there's a sale on, so the price is 75% of the usual price, 25% off, we would say. And so in the UK, the biggest sales are on Boxing Day, the day after Christmas. Okay, Christmas is a shopping spree, a big bonanza of consumerism. Consumerism, the idea we buy everything, we can judge a person on what they buy and what clothes they wear, what brands they have. That's consumer society. So Christmas now is not particularly important to us. We just love to shop. And we shop in the build up to Christmas because we need to buy everyone presents. And then as soon as Boxing Day comes, the sales are on. In the US, it's Black Friday. Okay, I don't know about the US. No idea what Black Friday is, but I think it's the equivalent of Boxing Day. Okay, obviously a lot of you guys are shopping online. You're shopping from your smartphones these days, which is great. Online shopping. You can buy things instantaneously. Okay, straight away without thinking. At the click of a mouse, you might say. You click the mouse. Bought. It's in your basket. Oh yeah, you have a shopping basket, a physical basket, and you have a shopping basket online, on Taobao or on Amazon. The place where you click, okay, one of those, and then the product is stored before you decide to buy it. Okay, just like the real store. Then you proceed to the checkout, which means okay, time to buy. The only problem with online shopping is fantastic. It's cheaper. It's more convenient. You can do it anywhere, anytime. But it's more difficult to return the goods. Okay? So to return a good, when you send it back, if you bought it online, you send it back. If you bought it on the high street from a real shop, you take it back. And hopefully you will get a refund, which means that you exchange your product back for the money that you paid in the first place. That's a refund. Okay? A bargain. Hopefully on Singles Day, some of you will grab a bargain, which means an item at a very good price. The price is low. You think that's a good deal. It's a bargain. Okay, which is a noun. We can also use bargain as a verb, which means when you try to convince the seller to give you a lower price. Okay, maybe you deserve a discount. In the UK, that's not so common. Throughout Asia, in China, I think it's quite normal for even in big official shops for you to get a discount through bargaining, or bartering. Bartering is a little bit different, but yeah, when you kind of compare things and you exchange things, you're bartering. But yeah, in the UK, it's not common. Okay, if you want to say you got something very, very cheaply, you can say it cost me pennies. So a penny, can you see? There's 100 pennies to the pound. And so if it costs you pennies is like a couple of yuan, very, very small money. So it cost me pennies, it's very cheap. Another thing which is cheap is peanuts. And so we often say, cost me peanuts. It cost me as the same price as peanuts do, which is nothing. You can buy loads of peanuts very cheaply. If you want to say something's very expensive, you can say it cost me an arm and a leg. An arm and a leg. So, I mean, the origin of this term is, I say to you, Mum, how much for your leg? I want to buy your leg. How much is it? You're going to be a little bit worried about that. My leg is very valuable, thank you. It's priceless, okay? You can't put a price on it. So you won't sell it to me, okay? So when we say something costs an arm and a leg, we make a comparison between our body, very, very valuable, and an item which is very expensive. Okay? On Singles Day, I imagine that you guys are going to be splashing the cash. Okay, so cash just refers to money, paper notes, or coins, okay? Maybe we live in a cashless society. We pay for everything on debit card or on WeChat now, so maybe we don't use cash, but we still say to splash the cash, to spend a lot of money. Be careful though, if you're strapped for cash, it means you don't have much. I'm strapped for cash at the moment. I spent it all on my rent, okay? So strapped for cash, it means you're kind of like restricted, you're strapped, because you haven't got any money. You don't have financial freedom. Everybody needs money, right? Maybe you have blown your budget, okay? If you blow your budget, usually you've spent it on things you shouldn't have done. It's a negative expression. I've blown it. I've blown it means I failed. You've blown your budget means you've spent more than you should have done. You've spent too much money. So guys, I hope you don't blow your budget today, on Singles Day. And remember that consumer items, products like anything we own, teacups, clothes, computers, anything we own we can call a consumer item. Consumer items are not the most important thing, even if fashion is very important to you. I know you can get some good deals, but don't spend too much money. Don't blow your budget, and hold on to your cash, guys. So I hope that was useful. I hope you learnt some new vocabulary, and enjoy Singles Day, and I hope you get some bargains. Thank you.